Bom dia, tudo bem?
Tudo bem. Vocês são dessa aqui?
Somos. O Mark já está aguardando, só um minuto que eu vou avisar.
Obrigado.
Obrigada. Gente, eu tô muito animada. Eu não vejo a hora de ver como é que ficou o site da Star Clean.
Pois é, a nossa apresentação vai ser feita por um web designer canadense.
Guys, let's speak in English so we can all practice with a native speaker. How about that?
Perfect idea.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
But if we miss something, you will help us, right? I want to get everything straight.
Of course I will. But now let's go. Our presentation begins in 5 minutes.
Podem ir.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. Hi.
Hey, Mark.
Hi. Vocês são da Starkling, right? I am Mark Smith, sou web designer. Eu vou mostrar o novo website. Desculpe, eu não falo direito português.
Good morning. Yes, we are from Starkling. Don't worry. My friends and I decided to listen to your presentation in English, so everybody can practice.
Well, very good. Let's do like this. I'm going to split you into 2 groups so I can answer all your questions.
Okay, how about Glaucia and I form one group, and they can gather in another one?
Very good. Perfect. Please.
Chan, this is the new website for Starkling. Wow, it looks real good. The web designer did a very neat job.
Yeah. And it is already working. I like it. Web designer, web analyst, web lawyer. There are so many new professions today, all of them related to the internet.
Yeah, it's a whole new world.
Yeah, and a virtual one. Web designer creates the pages we see online. He tries to make them very appealing.
When did Anderson learn that much about the internet?
The internet has reshaped the way we live and the way we relate to each other.
Yeah, not only that, Anderson. Because of the internet, we work in a different way too.
Yes, it's true. Now some jobs can be done away from the office. For instance, all of our colleagues in logistics can update their agenda from their home.
Yeah, but I have to come to work every day.
You know, Glaucia, I think the internet should be available for everybody. It's truly an important tool. Even you gained with the internet. For instance, you can order all the PPEs online now. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. I just have to access the site and choose the best price. The internet has definitely optimized my time. And, you know, the best thing about it is that the internet allows us to browse for news and important information, not to mention online shopping. Look at these shoes.
Wow. I also like to spend time on the internet to check the news, to pay my bills.
Yeah, to update my profile, to chat with friends.
Okay. Now it's your turn. Excuse me. So I can see you're both connected. So, what's up, Anderson?
How are you, Mark? This is my friend Glaucia. She is my English teacher.
Ooh, good job, Glaucia. Good job.
Thanks. Now I want to know more about your good job. I'm very curious to get some more tips about the internet. Such a modern tool.
Yes, please. I want to know everything I can about our website. I think the internet is an amazing tool, but not really modern.
Come on, Anderson. Yes, it's a new thing. I'm sure of it.
You're actually both right and wrong at the same time. You see, the internet was created in the beginning of the 60s, so it's not really that modern. But it was popularized in the past few decades, so it is quite an innovation for many people. Let me show you the computer.
Oh, I didn't know the computers were so big.
Oh, yes, they were. And they took lots of keys and wires in order to work. You see, this is the big E.
The big E?
Yeah, it's how I call it. It's the electronic numerical integrator and calculator, or ENIAC. Meet the first computer in the world.
Did you know it was created to help the U.S. Army make calculations during the war?
That's right. Scientists developed ENIAC to help the Army calculate the best routes for their soldiers during the Second World War in Europe.
Wow. It was a very powerful computer.
Yes, it was. But do you know who has an equipment as powerful as this one today?
Who?
You do. A simple calculator can do all the calculations ENIAC did. And all the operations, they fit right here in this small device.
Wow.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you say? We have a coffee before we continue?
Yeah, good idea.
Let me get my laptop, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. It's raining cats and dogs. Does this remind you of Canada?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so now let's talk about computers. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, sure. The first computer network was called ARPANET, and it was like the grandmother of the internet. From the 60s on, there was a tension of the Cold War between the United States and the former Soviet Union, right?
Okay, it's true. Both countries spied on each other to try to find out about weapons and military strength. But look, they never really attacked each other.
In the beginning, the internet, or ARPANET, was used only by the US military. It was developed to protect important information. It worked like this. Computers were interconnected. So if one computer was destroyed during a conflict, for example, all the information was kept safe in this network.
Wow, this is very interesting.
Yeah. And in the end of the 80s and beginning of the 90s, the Cold War ended. So students and science, they started to use this network to exchange useful information on different fields of knowledge. And that was how the internet was born.
Yes. And in the middle of the 90s, PCs began to arrive at houses and offices, and people were getting more and more connected.
Very good, Anderson. Very good.
This is very strange. How does Anderson know so much?
Do you know what PC stands for, Glaucia? It stands for personal computer. Millions of people use them nowadays.
I know what a PC is used for, Anderson. What I don't know is when you became such an expert on the internet. How come you know so much?
Well, this was our little secret, Glaucia. You see, Anderson and I became very good friends after my company was hired to develop your website.
And he's helping me with English while I teach him Portuguese. All we talk about is the internet. We chat every day online.
Here it is, your diploma of the best online student of the year.
Very funny, Mark. Very funny.